Let's go. Hey guys, we are live. I am so sorry. We've been running behind from one thing to the next. So I'm just going to share out. How is everybody? All good?
Doing great.
Yeah, good.
Awesome.
Yep.
Busy
really
working
good, thanks.
as usual. But yeah, good. Good to be working.
That's cool. I'm just going to send this link to you, Dave, so that you can obviously send it out to people that
Yeah, cheers.
want to watch. I love when my glasses are up and I really can't see nothing at a time. Think that I'm actually focused here. There is 2 people here. If you could say hi, that would be great. Right, this is where I screw up my eyes and look for Dave. I'll put my glasses on in a minute, thank you. Don't need your interference. Right, there you go. Right, I'll put my glasses on because a kid on this can see, but I really can't see. So welcome to the show, guys. Tonight we have Dave Latla from 11 Paranormal. So it's a bit different tonight. Hi Darren, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Is that a new viewer?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, wow, check that out. Yeah, welcome.
Definitely. Hi. Doug and Martin, hey,
Wow.
how you doing?
Look at that. We're getting quite a couple new viewers already. Check that out.
Tell me about it. So while I'm sharing out,
So you've got a couple of my team
is it
that
your
are going to be
team?
joining the chat.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Yeah.
While I'm sharing out, Dave, do you want to tell people a bit about yourself, like how you found the paranormal and how you got the team together?
Yeah, from the very start.
Oh, from the very start. Let's go.
Okay, fasten your seatbelts. We all, barring Darren, who's my brother, we all started out working as a company. I want to say around about 10 years ago.
Right.
So we were run the events for a particular event company. And I think slowly over time, we were all kind of getting itchy feet that although that was good going to different locations and investigating and being in fantastic places, the ethos we were in it for, say.
Right.
So sort of one by one, we parted company with such event company, and reformed as friends and created our own little group, which isn't 1111. It was another group.
Oh, is that 1111? And I've just said 11 Paranormal. I am sorry, Dave.
It's okay. I'll let you off. Yes, 11.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right, well, I'll start it again. 1111, folks. 1111 Paranormal.
Thank you. To get it right, you know. So we ventured off and joined forces with other people that we knew at the time. Investigated as a small group for maybe a year and a half, 2 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Longer. Didn't really work as we expected. There was other people within the team at the time that didn't really see things in the same way that we did. So again, we sort of all left there, and I got to the end of my tether, should we say, and I said, right, it's no others. I want to set this group up. I'm going to call it 1111. Do you want to come on board? This is how we're going to run. And here we are a year later.
Oh, wow.
I brought on board my brother, who I'm not sure if he's watching, Darren.
Yeah, he is. He was the first person to call me.
Yeah. So Darren come out on investigations with us, and then when I decided to create, do you want to come on board? Be great. And yeah, the rest's history, really. We've got a really good team.
Do you know what?
I think it makes. Do you know it makes a massive difference when you find people that understand the way you understand it.
Yeah.
They have the same outlook on how you look at things.
Yeah.
To get to where we are with the people in our team, we're in a good place, and we all trust each other, know how each other work. We know when to have a laugh with each other. We know when to be serious with each other. And we all just work so well together. It's great. It really is.
I think
we're all so happy. We're all so happy.
Oh, I think to make a team, that's what you've got to have. You've got to find like-minded people who have the same thoughts as you, and that's why I'm so happy with my network, is because I'm working with people who are from different walks of life. And if you could add that, if they could add something that maybe that I've not noticed, or bring something to the table that's different entirely from what I deal with. I mean, Nick, for example, he's into cryptids, whilst I just don't like them. I just don't believe in them. And I do you know what? I like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm starting to warm to Bigfoot, but no Nessie. Nessie's a load of shite. but apart from that, that's where I'm at. So I'm going to take you back to your first paranormal experience. When was your first paranormal experience?
Well, I mean, I'm quite a slow learner to an experience. I posted quite a few days ago to people who follow our page on Facebook, and I think the post that I put on was, how old were you when you had your first paranormal experience?
I answered that.
Yeah, and people are putting, I was 6, I was 11, I was 14, and honestly, for me, it was when I started doing paranormal investigations. I can say that it's something that happened as a child which has led me to this route down the paranormal. It's what's led me to this route is my passion for the paranormal and my love for it, not because I've experienced something when I was younger. But whilst doing this, I've experienced so much. And I think down to just, I don't even, a perfect example was when I first started doing the volunteer work, and the guys that were running the events group, we would go into a room when I'd first started this. How do you feel in here? How do you feel in this room? And I'm like, just a room. Just a room. because at the time I had no other concept. I was just in a room, and I was like, well, it just feels like a room.
Any other room.
But ask me that now when we go to, and it's so different. And I'm not saying that it probably is because I've adapted, because I've been doing it for quite a while now, but I don't think it's something that I've done honestly. I think it's just something that's happened over time. And it's a really weird feeling, going from not knowing what you're expecting to feel to going into a room or going into building and just being, wow.
People
can only experience themselves. You can't tell them how to experience it, in my eyes. You know, I can't tell somebody how they should be feeling. That's down to people do it.
Do you know what? I was sweating here because I thought for 1 minute you were going to tell me the ghost shows. I was waiting to put my hands up here with the eyes. Like, I thought you were going to tell me it was the ghost shows. Hi, Mike. Hi, Jacqueline. I'll just say hi, Jack. Oh, Louise.
Hi, Jacqueline.
It's no touch screen. Right. Hi, Mike. Hi, Jacqueline.
Mike's in 1111. Mike's one of our team members.
Welcome, guys, to the show. Welcome, definitely, to the show, guys. We're happy to have you here, definitely.
There's Martin Duggan as well.
Sweating a bit. How are you feeling now? Out of 1 to 10, are you feeling all right now that you're live with me?
This was rum and coke.
So you did have one of those ones. Oh, thanks very much. Told you I don't bite, but okay then. You're
I'm
still
all good. I'm all good.
You're still cutting out a wee bit and in, but no is bad, so we can hear you. Guys, have you got a question for our Dave? I love when everybody looks at me like.
Well, actually, no, I was going to, it's not a question, but it's more of a comment for Dave, is that when you were talking about like how you first got started, like, you know, because when you were mentioning about like how there's so many investigators in the field, you know, they got into it because they had a childhood experience or whatever. Well, in your case, I can relate to that because that was not the same with me. It was not from something that I had when I was younger. It was curiosity that brought me into it. So I can really relate. I really related to with what you were saying about that. And that's the exact same thing that happened to me that got into this field. And even then I was only 12 when I first got started, but still, even at that age, it wasn't the result of an experience at a young age. It was just, it drew my attention in.
Yeah. I think for me, it's the great unknown question that nobody can answer, and that is, what happens when we die? Where do we go?
Exactly.
Because nobody knows. Nobody.
No.
People can have beliefs, but nobody knows, and that is the show. I mean, child, I can remember. I come from quite a large family, and I can remember when we used to sort of gather, family meetups, and I'd have a lot of cousins and aunties and uncles telling stories and things like that. And I can remember my grandmother's house used to be very haunted. So while the rest of my cousins were off playing in other rooms, I was in the main living room with my aunties and uncles listening to ghost stories about the house. And it just stuck from then. I can remember, and it's just something that's always, and I always thought to myself, when I get old enough, I want to pursue it a little bit more. So I went out and did, went and did investigations as a guest on other event companies, things, enjoyed it, and just went from there. And I've got such a passion now, and I love history as well. So it's not just about, I love to know what's been there before and see more pictures and things. It's fascinating. It really is. So it's a mixture of obviously the
So when you get together with friends and family, especially with your family, and you're getting all these stories, it's no different, right, than having fables, because they get passed down, right? And you're having it passed down to you. You need to write all that down. It'll be significant in some way. But over time it gets changed, doesn't it? It always gets little bits added or little bits taken off. But I think they're great then. Write them all down, because it'll give you something else to pursue, won't it, as well as.
Exactly.
It definitely will.
Yeah,
It definitely will.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Really?
when you mention history,
Oh, hey,
can
Joe.
I ask you if you look at the history before
Yeah.
you go to a location or investigate first?
We look at the natural history of the location. We don't look at any paranormal history.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't want to be influenced. And we always try to stress that to. So when we invite people to our investigations, primarily we like close friends or family members. We like to work in 20, 30 people. Been there, waste of time,
I don't.
absolute waste of time.
Yeah.
Oh,
We try to keep it to
agreed.
small groups of people that we can trust.
Yep.
Small group of people trust. We're never there to convince them that things are paranormal. In most
Yep.
cases, we're there to debunk things first before we jump on the it's paranormal bandwagon, should we say?
Yep.
Yeah.
But we always try to say, because obviously coming to one of your events, they're going to want to go
Yep.
on the internet and have a look. So we try to persuade them not to really look into the history of the supernatural of that building.
Yep.
But I don't see there being a big problem in the natural history of the place.
Yeah.
Like I've said, I'm fascinated by history. So if we go to a place there's a place in Liverpool, originally it was an orphanage, and then it
Yeah, been there. Yeah.
was
I
a
haven't
mental
been
hospital.
yet.
Yeah,
I'd love
yeah.
to.
Is that
brilliant.
Ewesham?
Newton Park, yeah.
I thought that. Yeah, I thought that.
Newton
Guys, I just
Park,
want to point
yes.
out I'm
Yeah.
not naked. I have got a top on, but it's quite right? So I just wanted to point out, because it's far too warm in my house. So I am wearing a top. I just like to point that out, everybody, just before I get the whole monetized for not wearing any clothes.
Well, that's the
Hi,
opposite for
Joe.
me. Good to see you, Joe. Yeah, that's the opposite for me. It's cold down
Excellent.
here in the basement, so that's why I got long sleeves on.
Well, can I come there and you can come here? Because believe me, I'll have some sort of. Oh, it's
Dave,
gone.
where are you based?
So I live in Merseyside.
Yeah, I live in Flintshire.
Oh, right, yeah. North
Yeah, so
Wales on
quite
the brink.
close. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The other team members, we've got Mike and Sarah, who are
I know
husband
Mike
and
and
wife
Sarah.
from
I know Mike and Sarah. Yes, they're married, aren't they? Yes.
do you?
I know them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing they are.
Yeah, they are. They are amazing. That's why I've got them on our team. We've got my brother, who he lives in Warrington.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You've got a good friend of mine, Martin, who's been with us from the start. And then I'm not sure if she's joined us, but you've got we call her Crazy Joe. She's from South Wales, and bless her, always travels hours and hours to make
my God.
our investigations.
I was going to say that it's not exactly like 2 minutes
That's
round
about
the
a 4 or
corner.
5
That's
hour trek there, isn't
like,
it?
That's
yeah.
the way, yeah.
She is so committed, and you know what? She is like a jack in the box.
Mm.
Oh my God. So you're quite spread
She
out
is
then.
the highlight, and if people are feeling a bit down,
Oh.
she brings the atmosphere up and
Yeah.
Speaking of
wound
Mike,
up. I like to wind her up because she's from South Wales. A lot of
Lindsay,
people have a bit of difficulty
how do
understanding
you-
some things that she says.
Yeah.
I know South Wales quite well. Spent a lot of time there. Great
Yeah,
place.
you love it, don't you?
Lynn, Mike's asking how you know them.
Oh, well, I used to be in a group with them called Pathfinders. And my sister Sue, remember, you know Sue, and you know Jamie Williams from Mill Street.
Yeah.
I'll be with Jamie on
Yeah, very well. I
Halloween.
know Jamie very well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with him on Halloween this year.
I did. Yeah. I did a podcast with Jamie on his radio show.
Yeah.
I've had Jamie on the show. He's lovely. I love
Yeah.
Jamie.
Down at Mill Street.
Yeah, good.
I'm
But I
just-
do know Mike and Sue.
Oh, so if you had to pick one place, right, that you would love to investigate,
Mhm.
where would it be?
What, me?
Yes.
It would probably be somewhere that I've already been to. Gloucester Prison.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I've
Oh.
heard that place. Yeah.
What's that like, Dave?
Yeah, I did. When I'd done it, it was terrifying.
Wow. I love
I was
it.
working for the event. I was events company at the time, and us volunteers sort of took 10 guests each, went to different locations. We had walkie-talkies to
Yep.
communicate and talk about. And I can remember the cell doors being slammed, screams being heard.
Oh.
Cool.
We chapel that was on the, and that was really active. I've got some really good footage of light anomalies and orbs. I'm
Brilliant.
sort of on the fence when it comes to orbs, because don't get me wrong, I do believe
Oh.
that quite a lot of it is dust. However,
Yeah.
certain light
agree with you.
anomalies, certain ones, it's very difficult to say that it's dust or a fly or an insect.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not calling people who believe more about it than me. I'm just saying I'm slightly on the fence when it comes to light anomalies, because there's much more that it can be as well as an orb.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Dave, why you see that face with me is because
And I stay.
Why you see that face is because that is the number one. See, if you want to cause a big outlaw in the paranormal, just show them a picture and tell them it's orbs. And I've never seen, it's almost like flies. Everybody jumps on it. And then you go from talking to the orb picture to, I've done your mother. No, I've done your mother. To you, the personal
Sound right,
insult.
that's does it?
It's the most wildest thing that I've ever seen. Like, people fight over, like, true story. I see why people say to me, like, why do you not do your, like, the subject orbs on your show? I'm like, I like peace and harmony in the chat. I don't want everybody going shh. Don't get me wrong. I would calm it down, but I'm like, no, just definitely no. Hey Joanne, how are you, my darling? Hope everything's well.
Yeah.
But it's one of them. It's just
Well,
I've never had orbs.
I've still got the footage. I've still got the footage of a really good unexplained light anomaly from the chapel at Gloucester Prison. And the best way I can describe it is you can see different bits going past that you can put down to dust and insects. This thing starts flashing at the top of the screen, from the top to the bottom like a feather, and then as it gets to the bottom of the screen, it moves from left to right and changes shape and flashes past the screen. And it was just bizarre. I'm not in it, so I can't say for definite. I'm just saying that it was really strange.
Yeah. I must admit, it's like anything, right? I found, and I don't know about you guys, right? But I found the longer that I've been in the paranormal, the more skeptic about things I'm becoming. It's like, I don't know, it's just, you know, I've went, like, I must admit, right, guys, and I'm very ashamed to admit this, but I was 100% believer, right? But I think as my journeys went, and the more people that I've hung out with, and the more people that I've worked with in the paranormal, like my good friend who I lost there in July, he taught me, because it was his team that I was with first, and he always taught me to use logic when it came to like paranormal. Ask yourself the everyday questions, is like, when you're in a room, is it wires in the wall, is it, you know, it could be this, it could be that, it could be the next thing. And I've always carried that on, and I've always took something from everyone that I've ever been in contact with, a little something that to how to do paranormal. And I've just found myself, as the years has went on, a wee bit more skeptical. I'm coming in things like demons, like, you know, possessions, you know, things like that, until I've had that experience myself. And as Robert points out, hey Robert, if you AI nowadays, with AI, and this is what I fear is going to end the paranormal, right? And I know people is going to think that I sound stupid, but the more that AI comes into play, the more then the videos are going to come up of AI created, generated things, and the more I think it'll wipe out the paranormal. Because people are then going to be watching videos and be like, oh, that's just AI, that's just AI, that's just AI. And I just fear, I don't know, I'm quite skeptical about it, which is quite sad. But AI, to be honest, in my own opinion, is ruining everything these days. I mean, some of the AI videos that I've seen either make me laugh, they do make me laugh. Like, me and Nick have got a passion natural disasters. Now, everybody knows how a tsunami starts. The tsunami goes out before it comes back in. With the AI generated, it's like suddenly they've grew legs and they get up and then they come over, but they've not even went back out the way. And I'm just thinking AI's a route to going to wipe everything out. And I just don't like
taking over everything.
Yeah, basically. If that makes sense. Sorry for my little ramble. I probably don't make sense. That's just the usual Willow thing. It's Willow's language.
I think, to be honest with you, I think AI is just a small part of the way things are going at the moment. Robots and things like that.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate. It looks like it's a sign of the times.
yeah.
I think we just need to try and be as open and as honest as we possibly can. And if people look at the end of the day, if people don't believe what you put out there, then that's their choice.
Yeah.
Come out and experience it for yourself rather than just watching a video and make judgment. That's all I'd say. You got so many people that say they're interested and they'd love to do it, but then when we challenge them and say, well, come out with us, they're like, oh, I'm not too sure. But then those same people will be the ones commenting and saying, oh, there's no, it's this, it's that. Come out and have a go. See what you think.
Yeah. I mean, you just have some people who are genuinely shit scared. Like, I have witnessed people who say, oh, yeah, you know, something like that wouldn't bother me. And I've watched grown men whose faces have colour, and then the colour drains as soon as something happens, and they look at you like you've got a pair of horns, and you're thinking, well, I did tell you this could happen.
But I think it's about what you personally look at as well, because we know what happens with paranormal, and we go out investigating. And like, I don't watch mainstream TV programs
Yeah.
because I know they're for entertainment only.
Yeah.
But I also can't put out a lot of my content because it is crazy stuff. And like Willow does know some of my friend does trance, and she's aware of some of the conversations which have come through in trance. I can't put them on social media because of the nature of it. And everyone will go, oh, it's rubbish, whatever.
Yeah.
But I do it for me, and it's what you do it for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely, without a shadow of doubt.
100%. Yeah.
I just love William. Robert. Negative Nellies, exactly, my love. I can hear that in your Australian accent.
I can hear that too.
Yeah. William is one. William, oh for God's sake, because I'm used to William Surrey being in here. Robert, he is one of my co-hosts who will come in from time to time, and he's from Australia. And just I could hear that in Australian accent.
And I'll probably be speaking with them later tonight because Kate was asking earlier if we were going to play Minecraft tonight. So I'm probably going to be playing with them later tonight too.
I'm surprised I've no Tom. Mind you, Tom's doing a show. I think I've just done the same.
I was just going through I thought I saw there was some live stream from Tom. I'm like, wait a second. And then I went back on our Minecraft channel. I saw Kate say like, oh no, I didn't even get to have a chance to have fun with him or say my most interesting man comments to him.
Well, I would just like to tell everybody out there, don't follow this Tom's World while he's on. Follow us. We're the better one.
He has a habit. And also, if you guys, if anyone ever happens to play Minecraft with him, he does have a habit of killing everyone that goes into his room. I'm just saying. and sleep in his bed.
To be fair, I wish he would just put TNT everywhere. Wait till he's in and then blow it with him in
really
it.
Want to.
That would be awesome. Know that I promote that kind of violence. But it's one of those ones. So, as far as your team goes, have you guys got any skeptics?
So I'm just laughing with Robert.
I wouldn't say so much skeptics. I think out of the 6 team members, I'd probably say still quite new to him. I'd say my brother is maybe the leaving, shall we say? I don't want to say skeptic because not just as a team member, but when he's been out previously as a guest with us previously, he has experienced things which he's admitted that he can't explain. So I think his journey is just starting, really. I think he's just being just someone that comes along. Now he's part of the team and he's seeing things develop for himself as well as everybody else. But I think the other guys in the group, they've been around long enough to categorically say that most things that they maybe say is unexplained, they've thought of every other logical explanation as to why they've experienced something. And they can't put it down to anything normal, should we say. Guys.
Oh my God. Don't ask me questions, I get nervous.
No, it's just a question to see what you all are going to think about. So I am a master of things happening for a reason, and I'm just interested to see what other people's thoughts are. So I'll give you an example. I'll give you a couple of. You're thinking of, and then they call you on the telephone. You're to somewhere, a shop, and that's playing on the radio, or that person send you an email. I'm interested to see what you think. What are your beliefs on things like that? Things that's a coincidence, or is there more to it that we're tuning in?
Yeah, I would say it's definitely
sort of picking up on things.
I would definitely say it's a coincidence, and I'll tell you why. Because me and Nick, I feel sometimes are actually conjoined twins. Because there's some things that I think to myself and don't tell the team. Like, prime example, the network, right? So I've built up to the point now where I want a network, so I'm thinking it in my head and I'm thinking, how would I like it, blah, blah, blah. So, lo and behold, me and Nick are talking on the phone. Now, Nick is the go-to man, basically the man that can connect you around the world. Because Nick goes deep diving, right? So I goes to Nick and says to Nick one night, I'm thinking of, now bear in mind, me and Nick have never spoke about this before at all. And I go to Nick one night and I said, Nick, because he's my sidekick, like the conjoint twin, I'm going to open a network. What do you think about it? And he said, funny enough, I was going to open a network myself. And I said, really? Are you taking the piss? And he was like, no, really. I was thinking about doing a network. And I was like, ah. And I thought, well, maybe we've had the same thought and thought, why no? I said to Nick, why no? But that's not the first time that's happened to me and Nick. There's been other things that me and Nick have thought about. Then obviously he's came to me and spoke about it, or I've went to him and speak about it. But the good thing about the way that me and Nick are is that I think in my head, what would Nick think? Without disturbing the man, what would Nick think? And then I'll have that wee 3 seconds of, oh my God, I maybe I shouldn't have done that. Wait, and then I'll go to Nick and say, Nick, what do you think about this? And I'm second guessing myself when I know Nick's thinking the exact same thing. So I am a big believer in that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, me, I believe it, because it's like you say, you could be sitting there thinking about something, it pops up on your phone without even discussing it, and I believe that they're listening, but you can just think things. But not only that, it's not only that. Lately, the last week or so, there's been a lot of, they always say, when you know somebody it's passed, you always see them again. They let you see them and let you know that they're okay at some point. And when I've been either walking or working or driving, and I have seen that many people in cars or on the street who aren't here anymore, but the faces are there. And it's just one thing after the other for over a week now. And then tonight, when I've just come back from work, that's why I look a bit rough. I was look rough, but I was coming home. I was coming up the street. I live next to a cemetery, and it doesn't bother me. But there was that much activity coming in and out of there. At the same time, normally when things can happen like that, it's normally, to me, somebody is passing. And they are, because I found out yesterday that a family member, they found out they're in the 90s, but they found out 3 weeks ago they're advanced cancer, breast cancer, and she's nearly dead. So when things like that's normally a premonition for things that people are coming to look after them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on at the moment with us. So I do believe that. And I also believe in premonition dreams as well. I do have
That's what we're talking about on Friday.
Yeah.
So it's all going on. It's all going on at the moment. So yeah, I do believe that. Yeah,
Okay.
that's my
Thanks,
bit.
Jacqueline, Nick.
I kind of think things happen for a reason, but I'm kind of thinking from a different perspective. Like, I was in a situation where I was going to lose my house and my job, and I got notice for the Friday. On the Monday, I got a phone call. Do you want to take a pub on in Chesterfield tonight? So that gave me a house and a job, and I had to leave work early.
Mm.
And I kind of feel like you kind of push so far, but then something will come in just to help you. And I've had like my car, like Willow knows about my car, which was from my mum, and things would happen to that as well. Specifically, when I went to a certain location, I think the gearbox went to twice, had a flat tire once, and it was all sorted, and I still managed to get there because there wasn't a gearbox issue, and I knew there wasn't. But I don't know how I got in the car park because it limped all the way from Nottingham. And then as soon as I got to the car park, I went on a ghost walk. I knew damn well it was going to be all right. But I was just being warned really by my mum. But I think, you can get warnings and things can sort of happen. And I've had dreams as well. And there's one dream what I had when I was touring Scotland, and then on the news the next day it happened, and it was something so bizarre I didn't even know it's possible. And and just it's incredible, isn't it? How you can sort of tune into things.
Yeah, because once they start, and Jacqueline, I don't know about you, but once one starts, you take it as a coincidence, and then the next one, then the next one, then it's not a coincidence, is it?
I don't know with me, because the car that's happened for a while. I think it's eased off because I think it was my mum, and I think she's given up basically because she knows I'll just go and do these ghost hunts wherever, and the stuff I've encountered has been random. But I always get there's 2 dreams I had which were really strong, and they happened, and then I don't do that anymore. So I don't know if I'm spirit world is showing me different things, and then I move on to something else.
Yeah.
I don't understand quite. It's weird.
Right
So you're being guided, isn't it?
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave. Yo-ho. Dave.
Is he frozen again?
I think
He's been full frozen. I thought I was honestly seeing things. Right.
I honestly didn't even notice until you pointed it out.
Robert says that's how me and Tom are. I would hate to think you and Tom were like that, because I would have a heart attack if you two were like that. I'll be thinking something, Tom.
Oh, yeah, and we just lost him.
Yeah, I thought so. Tom is thinking the same thing. Martin says, when I was younger, I had a dream a family member passed. When I woke, I found out that the same family member did pass. She wasn't ill. It was just an accident.
Wow.
That must have scared you, Martin.
I'm sure.
So Dave's having a wee bit of internet trouble, guys. Hopefully he'll get back in. Because I was really, really enjoying my conversation with him, definitely. While we're waiting for Dave, guys, the network is now on Spotify. It's now on Spotify, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I had to think about that there, guys, because we're out in many stations. It is under NWSM. I wonder, I wished I hadn't even put the initials in. See, 60 days. I'm cutting the initials out and just making a multiverse network, because see, try to get your tongue around that. So anyway, guys, if you could please go and give us a wee like and a wee subscribe, I would please be much grateful for that, guys. Definitely. As I said, for 2026, we are looking for freelancers, podcasters who are just starting out. Please get in touch. You can get in touch via the Facebook page, or you could reach out to myself, Willow Morgan, and I will get back to you, because I think it's those people who need the push this year, and I think I'm going in a different direction. Because for the last maybe 2 or 3 years, I've had bigger teams on. Now I'm looking for the smaller teams and the freelancers. So, and if you're a podcaster looking for a network, again, please reach out, guys. Here comes Mr. Dave from 1111. I'm actually saying it properly.
Okay, good.
Don't give me a round of applause. You're giving me a compliment. Because I'm actually saying it right this time. I'm not saying 11. 11, guys, right? So for whatever I've told you for a full week, just scrub. Robert says, whatever good audio things are on. Well, I just thought, why not? Noreen, baby. Noreen is our mascot, and I just love Noreen. So, guys, Dave is back. He probably went, oh my God, I have to go back in that podcast.
I've connected to me data on my phone now rather than the Wi-Fi.
Well, can I just say you were kind of wonky, but we've managed. We've done well, Dave. We've done well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So to go back to your question, Dave, who was answering? Jacqueline, sorry.
No, I answered.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Jacqueline.
Nick.
All right.
Well, what about you? Don't you steal my story?
Come on, Nick.
So as far as like any type of, I'm trying to think of some. I mean, honestly, the only things I can really think of that comes close to it is because, for most of you guys who were talking about things that, in a way kind of happened before, I think it was kind of more of after, a certain event or something like that. That's probably the best way I would probably come close to something like that. And in fact, I actually call them almost more or less like recap visions, if you will, kind of like recapping something. And I think I told most of you guys already about that creature that I saw at the Abbey 2 years ago that I actually got attacked from. And over the next several hours, I just kept having these visions of it. In fact, I even had a dream about it, when I eventually went to sleep. And it was like recapping what exactly occurred to me, when I was attacked. But this time it was still the same results, but there was something different that this time, like the creature that attacked me, this time I was able to see it from like a third person point of view shots. And it was like exactly almost anything, like pretty much what I would have imagined what was causing this intense pain. So that was like when I saw this thing lean down and then Larry grabbed at the lower end of my edge of my stomach area. I thought, well, that really explains a lot of why I was feeling such, terrible pain in my stomach, as if it felt like as if something had grabbed it, very severely. So that's probably as close as I can get to like when it comes to something like that, I would probably say.
I'm just sharing the link, guys, for 1111. I better memorize this because I'll go back to saying 11. 1111 Paranormal. Please check them out, guys. They are really good. They're just starting out and they need a huge big boost. And I think my lovely viewers, you could do that for me, because these guys definitely need it without a shadow of doubt. So
thank you.
See,
where's your next paranormal night, Dave?
Well, we've been doing one every month. As much as we love it, we do all work full time, so we've got that, and we've got families that we have to juggle. So I think we all came to an agreement when we set up that we've got to take this into consideration, that as much as we would love to go out 3 or 4 times every month, things can't allow us to do that, unfortunately. So we've had an investigation every month. We've got our final one this year on Halloween.
Oh.
Friday the 31st, we're going to Penryn Hall in Llandudno.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant.
Now, the last time that we went
You'll
there,
like it.
well, we've done it a few times. The last time we
Yeah,
went,
I have,
it was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's quite
Yeah.
active, isn't it?
So that'll be our last one. Yeah, we're not doing one December. So after we've done this one, we're going to have a bit of a team meet up, food, have some drinks, discuss what our plans are for 2026, and try and get some new locations booked in for next year. That's the plan.
Yep.
If you go to Lancaster Castle, let me know.
Yes.
Because I want to go to Lancaster Castle. Just put it out there. Like.
To see what
Robert, please don't. I'm trying to be neutral, and I'm trying not to crack a smile, because if I crack a smile, I'll end up laughing. So
that's what I'm laughing about right now. I couldn't hold it in, but I thought it was like maybe like a car horn, because it was like beep beep.
No, what I thought it was. I thought it was.
I was briefly thinking, did Tom just come in?
Do you know what, guys? I won't even tell you what I was thinking about. That's why I'm trying to keep the straight face out as all. I actually thought one of you had farted, but never mind. You trying to cover away a sound or something. I'm sorry, Dave. My show goes into eruption. It descends into chaos. I should have warned you about that one. Honestly, but do you know what? That's what makes Full and Ghouls work, and that's what makes our shows work, because we do have a serious show, which I really should have put you on. I don't know why I didn't, but never mind. But you've got, what I like to do is have a fun show, have a serious show. And obviously we've got a show on a Tuesday that we talk about movies and that will probably end up eruption as well. But I hope you've enjoyed it and you'll come back, because I'm kind of sweating what you'll say to me when we're off here. You'll be like, that, fuck you, I'm away.
Not at all. It's been really good, and I've enjoyed meeting all of you.
Oh, thank you very much. I was half expecting to be blocked by the time I got off here.
Absolutely not. No. It's been lovely, and I hope I can connect with you all. I'll dig you out and send you a friend request and ask you to join our group if you're not already. So it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time, and
you're very welcome.
Chaos
Stripes on this one, Robert. Our show is very, very friendly. Very no chaos. No chaos.
Unless it's from Tom, but he's not
here.
Don't,
please don't. I'm like that with my hands, making sure that Tom doesn't come in.
I'm kidding.
He's busy doing another show. Basically, Tom he's got some sense of humour, and he loves, because he knows I get easily distracted, he just loves doing everything when I'm talking, because he knows how to get into my eye line with stuff. We use rubber chicken, so he'll start like sort of waving it in my hangman, and I'll try and keep my total focus. Then he'll change. He'll change his face, and then I'll just look down second, and there's Tom's face change, and I'll try not to laugh. I do try and stay still, but that man kills me every time. He kills me. But he's a good guy. He is a good guy. If you like things like people doing sort of like in the middle of nowhere places, Tom is well worth checking out. This is Tom's World. Definitely check it out. It's on YouTube. He'd be off a proud of me. He'd be off a proud of me for.
No, I was going to say youtube.com/ this is Tom's World, no apostrophe.
This he's definitely He's definitely good to watch because he is serious. See, when he's serious, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
See, when he's on my show, he's like, screw you. And then he'll just go into pure chaos.
Shaking rubber chicken at you.
Oh, that's rubber.
Yes, he
Do
is
you know
rubber.
what? I call it Tom and his cock. So if you ever hear me refer to Tom and his cock, that's why. Because the
That's
chicken.
a horrible word, isn't it?
I've got an explanation for this, right? Because it's a big red thing. The colour it's head and everything.
You're digging a deep hole here.
Right. Well, I
Daddy
tell you
man
what.
the chicken.
I think I've only all the times that Tom's been flashing that. I think I've only ever had one guest that I think wasn't quite amused with the whole Tom and his cock. But apart from that, everybody else has been pretty alright with it. He is a joker. He is your Tom from Philly. But thank you very much for coming on, my love. I have
Anytime.
really enjoyed having you.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it too. I tell you what, I'd love to do in the future at some point is to come on with a few of the other team members as well.
Well, what do you know? They actually made me feel bad because I thought I was quite a dick here because I should have turned around and says to you, "Do you want to invite your team?" So guys, definitely next time. And I'll tell you even what. See if you right. Wait, now Lynn's niece is on the
20th
of November. Right, you could only do a Sunday, so that would be fine because that would be fine. So that's the Thursday, 21st, 22nd. Say the 23rd of November. Do you and the team want to come on the show?
I'd happily do. Let me check with the rest of them. I can't see it being a problem.
I like to give people far dates away so that gives people a chance to kind of look at their rotor and things. That would be great. I would definitely have all you guys on, and I would definitely would love to have you again because, as I said, I would love to know more about you and more about obviously your teammates. That would be brilliant.
Definitely. Well, thank you very much for accepting me. You all appear to be lovely people, and it's been a pleasure meeting you all.
Thank you very much.
You as well.
Oh, Robert, I know he waves that about. He waves that about all the time. He kills me.
Hey, Irene.
Hey, Irene. Hey, love. I know you've just come in at the wrong time when we're just finishing.
Yeah, unfortunately we're just about to end, but we appreciate you coming in either way.
Before we end, I'm absolutely pissing my frillies wanting to tell people that Nick came on early tonight.
Yeah, it's right.
It was Nick's standard
time.
Early?
He did.
Came on early.
Yep, I made it early, all right.
Usually when people ask Nick to come on, Nick's in his own time. 9 o'clock, about 9:45 is Nick's standard. That's standard. Thank you very much, Darren. That means a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's been good listening along. Thank you.
That's my brother.
That's made my night. Thank you. But yeah, guys, we will catch you on Tuesday when me and Lynn will be doing Bant Films Part 2. Because I only scratched the surface. Yeah. Now we're going to deep dive on Tuesday. Everybody check us out, guys. Have a good weekend. A good week. Know what this is because Friday. I'm thinking Friday.
Yeah.
So I've reversed the weekend a bit there, guys.
It's high big time.
But definitely, guys, and please go and check out 1111 Paranormal. That would be amazing, guys. Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye,
everybody.
everyone.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.